At the heart of each unit of Gateway are two click pages. CLIC stands for Cross-Curricular, Literature and International Cultural Knowledge. And the pages take a topic, for example new technologies or different languages, and look at the topic from the point of view of a school subject, such as history or science, or through literature, or giving cultural input about the topic. The idea is that students learn something from the reading or listening texts, but from a fresh, unusual angle. In my experience, one problem that often happens with English textbooks is that students think that all the texts have been made up, that they aren't real. In Gateway, on the click pages, there are inside information boxes, and these serve different purposes. First of all, they give students background to the text they're going to read or have just read, and this helps them to either get interested in the text or to understand it in more depth. And the inside information boxes also demonstrate that the information in the text is real. Let's look at how we can use the inside information box. This is from Gateway B1 Unit 3, where the click pages are looking at three very different languages. If you look at page 37, there's a picture here, and I know there's a slight similarity between me and him, but in fact there is no connection, okay? This person here. Any idea who he is?
No.
Who could it possibly be? Right, well, I'll give you a clue. Maybe he's not from this planet, okay? What do we call somebody who's not from this planet?
It's a Klingon.
He's a Klingon. You've read the title, have you? He's a Klingon. He is actually a Klingon. He's from the planet Klingon. You know the planet Klingon? You don't know the planet Klingon. Okay, right. That means that you don't know a program. Do you know a program called Star Trek?
Yes.
Yeah? What do you know? Do you know anything about Star Trek?
No.
You don't. Well, again, what is it? If there's this man from a different planet, what type of film could we describe that as? Or what type of book is that?
Science fiction.
Science fiction, yeah? Okay, so Star Trek, in fact, is a science fiction series or a television program. What I want you to do, because you don't know much about this program, I'd like you to read this little box here where it says Inside Information, okay, at the bottom of the page. Read that, and in a minute, I'll just ask you to tell me what you have discovered about this program, Star Trek. Okay? You finished reading the box, yeah? The inside information box. What did you discover about Star Trek? Is it a new series, Alex? Is it a new series, an old series?
I don't know.
You don't know? Does it say?
Yes.
It does say, doesn't it? Raquel, do you know? When did it start?
In 1966.
1966, so it's quite old, yeah? Television series, yeah? Have there been films? 9 films, okay? So it's quite a long series, yeah? You got Lord of the Rings, 3 films, but Star Trek, 9 films. And it says the most recent film at the moment was in what year?
In 2009.
2009. You didn't go to see this film? No, nobody's seen it. The last film was 2009, as it says. And who are these Trekkers? Who are Trekkers or Trekkies? Who are these people?
The fans of Star Trek, of the series.
Yeah, and do they like it a little bit or a lot?
A lot.
So they're mad about it, okay? So it's a bit like Star Wars. Some people here are mad about Star Wars. Star Trek, particularly in America, is very, very big. Probably in some ways as famous maybe as Star Wars. And we said then that this man here is a Klingon, okay? He's from the planet Klingon. And obviously, because he's a Klingon and he's from the planet Klingon, what language does he speak? Klingon. Excellent. What I'd like you to do is, with your partner, think of some questions that you would like to know about this language. So what would be an obvious question about this language?
If it's difficult to learn.
That's a great question. Right, with your partner, just 3 or 4 questions, things that you would like to know about this strange language, Klingon. Yeah? In this case, the inside information did exactly what it was intended to do, since the students had very little idea about Star Trek. By using the inside information box before reading the text, the students had some background information and started to get interested in the subject, so that then they were able to come up with questions for more information they wanted to find out about the Klingon language. And they also realized that the information in the text was true, not made up. At the end of these 2 click pages then, the students will have learned about English as a world language, about a language that an Amazon tribe uses that only has 3 numbers, and an alien language that only 20 or 30 people speak. So the students don't only practice using their English, but they also come away knowing more about different topics that hopefully they find of interest.